I began this journey with a mission to understand the human mind in ways never done before. During the war, I met Junior Lieutenant Lev Zasetsky. A gunshot had torn through the left parieto-occipital region of his brain, leaving him with devastating neurological damage. The patient's injury left his visual centers impaired, allowing scattered memories to fill in the blanks of his perception. His spatial references of feel and touch are broken. His perception of the world and his sensations are tangled as if different concepts have woven into one another, forced to inhabit a shattered world, where the mundane is frequently replaced by the monstrous. His fractured brain creates phantoms and hallucinations. He can't tell the time from the hands on a clock. He can't read, as if the words are written in some unknown language. The patient's brain is damaged everywhere except the region responsible for goal setting, so his personality remains intact and he can be taught to think again. The brain's capacity to adapt is truly phenomenal. We need to reconnect audiovisual signals with his memory. He remembers faces when he hears the person's voice. Much was lost from his mind, but his dream to serve science held strong. I have a theory that automatic writing might trigger a recovery. By letting his hand write freely without thinking, he might start uncovering what's hidden. His subconscious could lead him back to his lost memories, letting the words flow on their own.
Help me?
I'll show you the way. You just have to trust me. Try not to think. Just write.
My name is Lev Zasetsky. I was born on the 9th of August, 1920, in Kazanovka. Graduated high school with excellence and was accepted into the Tula Mechanical Institute.
And you're sure your solution is correct?
Yes. If x1 equals minus p plus the square root of p squared minus 4 times q, all divided by 2...
Back in the day, I had everything. A dream to graduate from the institute and make a contribution to science. And my beloved Oksana. I can still remember that kiss at the zoo and the scent of daisies in her hands. When the war began, I thought we'd swiftly crush the enemy. But the fate had other plans. From the very start of war, I struggled to keep my dream for science alive. Months turned into years. We marched on, closer to victory with every step. It was almost within reach, yet the cost grew heavier. My brothers in arms faded one by one. But we've moved forward, driven by hope and my dream. Victory was near, but then my world shattered to pieces. A dull roar filled my ears, and I couldn't make sense of what was happening. The planes soaring above blurred into flocks of birds. Tanks turned to elephants. I remember the faces of the doctors fighting to save my life, yet all their faces blurred into one. I've become a broken man. I had my arms and legs, yet it felt like I'd lost my head. I thought of Boris, who'd returned from the war without his limbs, but with his spirit intact. Meanwhile, I was whole on the outside, but broken within. The war. It was more terrifying than any hallucination. Thanks to Dr. Luria, I was able to fulfill my dream of serving science. Together, we managed to reprogram my brain, much like a machine. The noise that once clouded my vision began to diffuse into shapes and images. Words and symbols began to assemble into coherent sentences, bringing more reasoning to my mind. And slowly, I regained my once shattered world.